Hi there, viewers and gamers alike out there, and welcome back for more of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Arkham Twin Day, celebrating Breast Cancer Awareness Month for the entire month of October. The whole month of October. So, yeah. Why does it say number 7? I'm sure it's supposed to say number 8. I really need to change that number to somehow. Okay, so whatever. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna happen, but I will make it happen anyway, so yes. So, welcome back to the live stream Let's Play series of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. The turnabout goodbyes, the investigation resumes. So we're going to have to clear Miles Edgeworth's name by doing an investigation. Once again, day 3, and we got to find that old caretaker from Why Did He Ran Away. December 27th, 2:11 p.m. Wright and Company Law Offices. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder. I think he remembers something back on his childhood. I don't believe it, not Edgeworth. So some painful memory has been troubling him recently. But he never takes someone's life. Never. Oh, it's Larry. Well, how's everyone doing, dude? What do you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya? Swooning? Right on! Tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Oh, man! Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. I think you can do better than that. Come on, I said Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy! You guys should be bowing before me, yeah? You bow before your hero! No. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. If Larry was not in the stand, everything would have been, guilty. But seriously, Nick, that bookshop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Well, Larry Butts is right, you know. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know. But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling about the truth about that night? I don't know, but what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two? Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry, and Maya, come on. Actually, yeah, why me, Nick? Really? I mean, he has changed recently, yeah. You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Yes. In grade school. They saved me, Miles, and Larry. They saved me and I'll never forget it. But still, wasn't that rumbling earthquake from that shock wave was when was before I entered the Jinn realm back in Prince of Persia, the Forgotten Sands? I think this has something to do with the connection of the Ultimate Arkham universe. That's why I became a defense attorney. Sorry, I kind of forgot. Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial. Yep, a class trial. You remember Larry Spring, end of 3rd grade? A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen? I kind of remember, but I wasn't there. I was not in the... Ooh, hi, Princess Isabel. It's alright that you're late. Well, you were working on an upcoming video? Really? I looked at your channel and it was very interesting. Really cool videos you're making. I thought I'm gonna check out a video myself. So how you doing, Princess? Feeling better? I mean... I know when you told me that interesting story that you kind of, I don't know, like when you threw up and when you tried to pinch yourself after waking up, like, oh, yeah, I know the feeling. I think I had the same experience that you had when I woke up, only this time I was crying. Yeah, it's true, I was crying. Oh, yeah. Oh. I can relate to that, only this time I was crying, like I said, in real tears. Okay, if you want to know, when I was a kid, I woke up when I looked at a mirror and I was looking at Dracula. I was like, wow, that's supposed to be me? And I woke up and after that, like, oh boy, that is scary, frightening looking. But I didn't cry. I was scared, but I didn't cry. There may be other times I did cry when I woke up in real life, and then I did cry. Hi, Starlina. Welcome to the live stream. So, yeah. How you doing? How you doing? Virtual hugs for everyone in the chat, and I'm feeling a much better person. So every month kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared, with $38 still inside. Oh, yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class. Yeah, they thought I did it. Oh yeah, by the way, welcome to the Ultimate Arkham universe, you two. That's right. This is the Ultimate Arkham universe that I created. Ultimate would be the Ultimate Comics of Spider-Man. Yes, Marvel Spider-Man will count as well, of its own universe. Arkham would be the Arkhamverse of Batman. Combine this, both Ultimate and Arkham, and what do you get? The cartoonistic plus the Arkhamverse with the Ultimate Comics of Spider-Man with Japanese anime combined. DC and Marvel with Japanese anime. And you get the Ultimate Arkham universe. And this is the Ultimate Arkham universe. So yeah, this is what the K-Wings did, a huge series. I'm surprised they didn't do a live stream on Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy, but this I'm going to do a live stream of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. So there you have it. Welcome. Yeah, those kids in class said I should be put on trial. So the next day we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant. There it is. I didn't do it! Guilty, he did it! Guilty, it was you! Thief! Give the money back! You're such a meanie! No one playing with him! Just you admitted you can't hide the truth! Tell us the truth! Yeah, all the kids, I kind of somehow relate to Phoenix Wright a little bit as being the victim because being bullied upon back in elementary school, so... Why do I always get into trouble is like, yeah, why do I always get in trouble? I didn't do it. Tell it to the bullies who want to get away with it so they can think I can go, so they think I could be rotten to the core and everybody in school will have a better life without me. So whatever, because that would be committing something of a crime that they are doing. The doctors had told me that I had a week until they had a creepy and strange thing out. Really? Will you be okay, Princess Isabel? I mean, you do have a week until you have that creepy and strange thing. I do need a virtual hug. Princess Isabel needs a virtual hug too. Because I think she needs one. I do need one as much, but Princess Isabel needs one very much as well. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over, yeah. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad. Okay, Alright, I'll hang on, Princess Isabel. I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. Yeah, I can relate to Phoenix Wright in real life. I was a victim. Some kid or bully would like to do this to me, and by thinking to getting rid of me would make one less student would be the better off with the school. Then everybody would live happier lives. Now that bully or kid is going to commit murder. I'm sorry it's dark, but that's how the ultimate Arkham universe is like that. Everything is Arkham. And also, Arkham meets Law and Order, SVU. Combine with those and you have the ultimate Arkham universe. Yeah, not everything is full of flowers and roses and daisies, to be honest. Some days are and some days are not. That's when it happened. The one young man who said this, he said that the only thing in this trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. Miles Edgeworth. That's right. Miles Edgeworth, the young defense attorney. Wow. Yeah, and that is Larry Butts, the young kid who was there on 3rd grade. Oh, yeah. A class trial, that's how it happened. After that, the 3 of us were the best of friends. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. To be honest, I really truly know what it feels like to relate to Phoenix Wright. I really know how it feels. That's what I felt like that back then in real life. Hi, Kyle, you made it. Welcome to the live stream. Woohoo! Welcome back to the Ultimate Arkham universe. Totally alone without a friend in the world. This is what it feels like. Phoenix Wright had no friends back in elementary school. I can relate to Phoenix Wright in real life. I mean, I had no friends because I had autism. I didn't realize I have autism. I thought I was normal like everyone else. I thought being normal is good to me, but I don't know what was wrong with me. Why was I different than everybody else, than those who were normal, quoting, normal, unquoting, than those people? Because I was something, quote, special than those people who are not normal, end quote. So, yeah. Yeah. Well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So, I took it kind of personally. See, when something smells, it's usually the butts. Larry, you! Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after the fat class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. He says, "Oh, I'm going to become a defense attorney just like my father. A famous defense attorney." Then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. That's the DL6 incident. That is when the first shockwave hit. Was during my Ultimate Arkham universe storyline. My main storyline before I entered the Jin realm. The Jin realm was the next shockwave. The first shockwave was the earthquake. So this is something related with my main storyline, or should I say our main storyline, to the Phoenix Wright Ace Trilogy stories. There is a connection with that. See how I try to make connecting with the dots like this back on Spider-Man Web of Shadows and Batman Arkham Knight, Arkham City, Arkham Origins, all of this. And plus, you know, Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars. Oh, by the way, Kyle, how are you feeling right now? No headaches? Anything? So just give me a heads up on your emojis or your chatter words, because I need to know. Right, I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney." Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. Just got rid of a headache. Oh, you said you just got rid of one. I am okay. In other words, showing your emoji with the words on the chat, meaning you are good to go. In other words, woohoo! That's what you meant. So, yes. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. So, everything changed when Miles Edgeworth saw the tragic of his father died. He became a prosecuting attorney. So that's what changed him. That's what... His best friend became a down low life prosecuting attorney in the dirt. That's why. What happened? happen? I mean, that's not like the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought, too. I tried to get in touch with him. I don't know how many times. He never replied. Are you saying this was partly my fault as your friendly neighborhood spider cop because of my shattered dimension is the ultimate Arkham universe? Is that what made him this way? Because of his father died of that shockwave and then someone shot him with a gunshot? That was, but since I was born in that shattered dimension, I am partly to blame. But to be honest, I have never had the slightest clue, ever. I couldn't just drop it, though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided. To meet Edgeworth, to become a defense attorney. If I was a defense attorney, I knew he had to meet me whether he wanted to or not, in court. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believe in him. Then why did Zatsune Miku believe me that I do not belong in jail back in the court for like several of those episodes of the live streams, huh? He's in pain and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa! Nick! So, is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free, though! Aw, Nick! Nick! That's right. It very well may be. First, that boat rental shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. I'll settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. December 27th, Detention Center, Visitors Room. You looked as grim as always. Class trial? What do you mean? No, I don't. Strange that Phoenix Wright remembers, but you don't. But I'm basically partly to blame because of what happened to his father. Remember, the Ultimate Arkham universe, there was a first shockwave because some of their loved ones from Japanese anime were never shown or seen or heard from again because of back then, like such as Sword Art Online. I'm not sure if I'm partly to blame that Asuna knows that that Kirito is gone, to be honest, but why did she find me instead? With Yui, perhaps? I'm guessing this is why I'm related to Kirito a little bit, so I'm not saying I'm the next Kirito, but I'm not saying that out loud. I'm guessing she found me first before I found her, including others as well. Third grade. Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Yeah, I can do a British accent if you want to know, because part of my family lineage is from Europe, because I'm part British. Yes, which also makes me part European, part Italian, part Spaniard, and I'm also part Jew. That's right, part Jew. Seraphim Jew, if you want to know. Same thing happened to Christopher Columbus. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks, Edgeworth. That really helps up the mood. Not! That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you do, all right. Very much indeed. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple. To a fault, even. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you've changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Very much indeed. Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? You know, this is a very emotional and dramatic stuff you see. There's the epic the dramatic sudden emphasis, the romance, the impact, all this stuff rolled into one. You see this somewhat like back in sometimes like Law and Order SVU, sometimes the Arkhamverse of Batman, sometimes the comics of Spider-Man, including the Ultimate Comics. But combine all this, you have the Ultimate Arkham universe. Like I said, everything's Arkham. You see Fire Emblem Three Houses, that has its own Arkhamverse. Nothing is full of rainbow ponies and unicorns. Not every day you see that. Come on, Fire Emblem has its own Arkhamverse. Everything is Arkham, I can prove it. Come on. Most of it is Arkham, but not all of it. I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day 15 years ago. So there was a bit of a time lapse. So the Ultimate Arkham universe, it was before I entered the Jin realm of my shattered dimension, which is the Ultimate Arkham universe. So before I entered it, there was a 15-year lapse. Of course, my uncle, my Uncle Leonbo from Power Rangers Mystic Force, who is the Red Wolf Ranger, yes, he became my adoptive uncle. And then I have my legal adoptive parents, Wolverine and Android 21, which I didn't know back then because during that Wake Me Up Asuna series, is when she decided to marry me, I became the husband, and Asuna became my wife. Oh, come on, you've seen the Wake Me Up Asuna app thing? When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was when the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. Very much innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. Really? Is that what happened? You You started to hate defense attorneys because of that? Because of what you saw and what made you chose because of Yanni Yogi? What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. Yeah, he's like your sister to you, Maya, only not a relative. He's a perfectionist in all things, in court, in his personal life. He is obsessed with doing everything perfectly. No, I'm not gonna do a woman's voice because I'm not doing it. Except for old, elderly women, I can do, just not this. Not this. I'm sorry. I wish I had a girlfriend, but I don't. I mean, in real life, yes, but not. You know what I mean. Okay, let's move on. In all cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved, and not one suspect was declared innocent, ever. I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. This is why I do my own method voice acting. I practice, I looked at people, I listened to their voice acting, such as Kevin Conroy, Roger Craig Smith, others, you know, from the Dragon Ball universe, like Christopher Sabat, and Sean Schemmel, and Chuck Hubert, which I met, and a really good voice actor too of Android 17 and Emperor Pilaf. All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Everything, and I mean everything. Edgeworth, if what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I admit, very much indeed. No kidding. Why don't we go to the Gourd Lake entrance? December 27th, Gourd Lake Park entrance. Hey pal, long time no see. Close one today. I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it. The boat shop caretaker. Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may, it's my duty to you as a police officer. Now, I'm up to catch me a criminal. See you guys! Ha-ha! Oh yeah, I forgot one more thing. No one can go into the woods today. Where Lotta was camping? Really? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Thanks! Well, at least we can go to the public beach, but not the camping site. December 27th, Gourd Lake Public Beach. The steel eyesore is missing. Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. Let's go with the boat rental shop. December 27th, boat rental shop. Yep. A hem? What? Oh, I know who that is. I know the clearing of the throat anywhere. Oh, hello. What might you be doing here? Hello there. Out for a walk. Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon. You see, it's Mr. Grossberg. That is true, yes, quite much indeed. I'm not a gypsy, you know. But from what I saw the day's trial, Edgewood should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that as your friendly neighborhood spider cop. What do you mean by that, my boys? Including your alliance there. Hello! Hello, everybody in the alliance. How are you? I am Grossberg. Oh, fine. No hello from me as Mr. Grossberg. I can take a hint. But I'll wait anyways. I'm gonna go cry myself in a corner later on, drink a spot of tea. If you find anything, I'll come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Cheerio! Thanks. Bye. Like I said, British accent. Who knows? Moose. Moose. Okay, Kyle. Moo like a cow. I'm flapping my wings and saying moo from Good Burger. Of course, you know, or what was that worker who works from Good Burger? And he says, moo. I'm a dude. She's a dude. You know, that guy. Yeah, he says moo. But I love it. I love it. Ed. That's his name. Ed. That's his name. Ed. December 27th, Caretaker Shack. Oh yeah, by the way, all that is now on Nickelodeon, produced by Keenan and Kel. Yes, those guys who brought all that, and I still love them very much. Yeah, nobody's home. Oh, the parrot. Let's see if I can pull this off. Hello! Yep, it's Polly. That's great. Oh, right. Nobody's a perfect typewriter or on the computer or something. Here we go again. Hello! If I could clear up one more. Hello! Come on, Polly. Is there something you want to tell us? You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. After all, you're already my partner in crime. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. Okay. Great, now that the bird's going to hate me. Yeah, that's right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I'm sure there isn't money in there. Not so sure. I guess there might be a clue or two. Thank you, Maya. Partner in crime, not defense attorney. Wow. What kind of ultimate Arkham universe we stumbled into anyways? Oh, that's right, the goofy type, and sometimes dark, sometimes campy, and sometimes it can be funny. The only thing in here is a letter. There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth? What? Edgeworth? How should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing here. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says, this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The two men who... The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice? This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here, in perfect detail. What do I think it means, Meyer? I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. But you want to know what something else? These instructions are not only for the caretaker. Someone else is also involved, and I'm pretty sure I know who it is. If you guys seen the series of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy on the K-Wings Let's Play, I'm pretty sure you know who the prosecutor is, just as much as I do. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. What does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Letter from the safe added to the court record. There's nothing left in the safe. Yeah, I guess so. You mean pictures of the fish they caught, right? Well, you know what they say. You should have seen the one that got away. Why do I feel we're having two different conversations here? I think there's nothing in there from what we saw, but let's go back to the public beach. And the Gourd Lake entrance. Let's see. Let's go to the criminal, not yet. The detention center. And back to the Grossberg Law Offices. December 27th, Grossberg Law Offices. He's out again. No, don't be harsh. Guess we'll have to come back later. Really? The Criminal Affairs Department. December 27th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet. That would be the boat shop caretaker. Good luck, Gumshoe. Let's see. Wright and Company Law Offices. Yeah, I know. Let's see. Grossberg Law Offices. Let's try again. No! Oh my goodness. Let's see. Public Beach. The boat. Gourd Lake entrance. Even if I try to go to the caretaker. Okay, that one's checked out. The food's cold. And that... he doesn't use his kitchen that much. Well, you thought he was telling the truth? Oh my. What? What's wrong? What? Tell me! the bait princess. Yeah. That fishing pole looks expensive. Don't you think the caretaker would mind? Maybe we better not. Okay. Let's get out now and... Public beach, public beach! Oh my gosh. Detention center... Criminal Affairs Department... Detention center... Nope. Let me see what I can present with. I wonder, will he respond to this? You're right. Now probably isn't a good time to dredge up those memories. What is it? Nothing. What about this? Edgeworth. See this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge on me? What? I don't know. Something. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice. Right. But I don't remember that old man. Not at all. Very much indeed. Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond. This has become curiouser. Last chance. Wait. Maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident. Wait, that old man. I think I know who that old man is. It's Yanni Yogi. Yogi? Could he be Yogi? Yanni Yogi? The one who was trapped in the elevator? The suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent. I think we have a good talk with about Yanni Yogi. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. Very much indeed. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. Completely dark indeed. We were there for so long. It felt like forever. The air thinned, and the darkness closed in on us like that little box. We became unsettled. That man was Yanni Yogi. He says, "Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making that silly easier! I don't feel good! Don't shout! You'll just use up more oxygen!" That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. It was frightening, though. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stresses caused temporary insanity. In the end, they claimed past the court, and Yogi was found innocent. Completely innocent. Get revenge. Yeah, the letter telling him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want revenge? Right. Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell you all. For the last 15 years, I have the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. That same nightmare, 15 years ago, the first earthquake was the first shockwave in that shattered dimension, which is the ultimate Arkham universe, is where I was born from. But how did I got out or exited out of the ultimate Arkham universe and ended up in someone's other dimension in the first place? How did I ended up that I do not remember. I mean, maybe I was born or somewhat born before I was taken. Then I took in the name Leo Wolverine. I'm guessing Android 21 called me Leo, and my legal father, okay, that was my legal mother first, my legal father, Logan, called me Wolverine. But why did Android 21 kind of left me behind, which I'm not so sure. It's like she's not going to eat me for candy, of course. Did she? I mean, her hunger strikes most often. Before she lost a son, which would be Android 16, which would make him my legal brother. So that first earthquake was the first shockwave. And I do remember when Lord Draken sent out his allies to capture me. Of course, usually Draken was there, but however, since Draken sent out allies by grab a hold of part of my life force, which is that of Batman and Miko V3 from the Project Diva games. That would be Yanni Yogi, was breathing so hard. I think he was going claustrophobic. He was really claustrophobic. So Yanni Yogi attacked Miles's father. Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I picked up the pistol and he said, "Get away." He said, "Get away from my father." And then a bang. This is Arkham with Law and Order SVU. And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. It is such a terrible, frightening scream as I remember. I remember it well, very much indeed. It was no dream. One was a dream and the other was not a dream at all. That thought is the only thing that kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if I'm wrong? Completely wrong. What if it's real? Very much real. They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean it was me? I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. This is bad. I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do, like it or not. Whether we believe it or not, even though the Alliance may be in shock. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, it would be Mr. Grossberg. Oh, don't mind me, I'm just drinking vitamin water. Let's head to Grossberg Law Offices. December 27th, Grossberg Law Offices. Mr. Grossberg. Oh, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled. My. Just calm down and tell me what's happening. Come on, I'm just drinking a spot of tea. Wow, Maya, you're crying because he's been disturbed. As Bizarre would say, why people say be disturbed? So, that's what dreamt he shot his own father. I'm not sure if Grossberg believes this or not. I wonder what? If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled? Also, consider this. Yogi quite suddenly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep he wanted to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real, as you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done. I know, Maya. I know you don't want to believe it, but it's true. Yogi was suspected of murder and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. So close indeed, my boy. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey. Gregory Edgeworth was very disappointing of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. That's no surprise. Von Karma's an extreme man, false testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result, he has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And he lost, and died in despair, as it were. The spirit medium. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey. Says, I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff Yanni Yogi. Yet Yogi was found innocent. But I know who shot Gregory Edgeworth, and it's not Yanni Yogi. I know who it is. The one who I've been fighting off against, who is the prosecuting attorney. And it's not Edgeworth. It seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless. Okay, what about, okay, let me show you about this DL6 incident photo. Gregory Edgeworth. He was a gifted man. His death was truly a loss. I wonder what had become of Von Karma were he alive. What about this? Oh, so this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond. Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own. Huh. His own sake. He never trusted his clients. That's one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. Should that matter anyways? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a brave man, but socially he was ruined. Huh? You'll understand soon enough. Wait! What is it? What is it? This letter. I see this handwriting somewhere before, a long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this? Wait a minute. Yanni Yogi. Try that. Maybe it was Yanni Yogi? Yanni Yogi? You claim he wrote himself this letter? Hi, LaFlash, how's it going? Got home from school? Nice. Awesome sauce. You claim he wrote himself this letter? Then followed his own instructions. Yeah, I guess that would be what happened. Perhaps you think Mr. Yogi has a split personality, I think that's definitely a possibility, yes. Oh, I think not. I do not know this Yogi in any case. There's no way I would recognize his handwriting. All right. Yes, right, I'll ask you again. Do you have any idea who wrote this? I think I'm pretty sure. Manfred von Karma. Could it be Manfred von Karma? Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this? Well, I'm not sure. Von Karma, Von Karma. Wait! You're right, my boy! This is Von Karma's handwriting. I'm sure of it. I used to see it all time on court reports. So Von Karma is on this hitch. Correct. Manfred von Karma himself. Something to do with that DL6 incident. Because I think I know what's related to that. What does this mean then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? Time to talk. If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. Oh yeah, that is your shocked face, Kyle. And I think Damian Wayne would be shocked too, including Bizarro. People love Bizarro after me find out. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Oh no. Not if your friendly neighborhood sprayer cop is on this. That I do not know. I do not know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. Whoa, this is getting good now, is it? What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial, but Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood. Ah, faulty evidence. So he brought made-up evidence that was not real. In other words, faulty evidence in other cases, he brought something to make evidence that looked like it the same real thing, but it's not. In other words, he didn't win. It was the only penalty Von Karma had ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his public trial record. All that for a perfect trial record, and he doesn't want a spot in his record? He is complaining like that, and he's throwing a hissy fit like Injustice Superman lost his family? Is that what's going on? Throwing a hissy fit? Oh my gosh! How stupid this guy is! No one's perfect, you know, Von Karma. Get used to it, but instead he's throwing a hissy fit. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. A vacation, yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. Yes, he has been to Europe. You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. You know Maya is correct on this. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. God, if he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know. I know that, but still, it wasn't him. It was Manfred Von Karma. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he killed someone. His father must have lied to protect him even from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you for telling us and the Alliance. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding him are slim. I understand. The police materials. Looks like we're going back to... you guessed it, the Criminal Affairs Department. December 27th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Oh, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. Yep, he is. Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. Well, now, I can't just have anyone wandering around here, you know. But I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now anyway. You can go in as long as he's there. Yes, he just arrived, actually. Von Karma's in the records room? We have no time to waste. December 27th, Police Department, records room. You guys, everybody, for those who are watching the live stream, and you are part of the Ultimate Arkham universe, I think we're about to have the most shocking day of our lives. And you'll know what I mean in a electrified experience. We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had the time to clean. Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Von Karma. Let's check the files again. Someone must have been looking in it recently. Unsolved cases evidence. Unsolved cases. What? Nani? What are you doing in here? Oh no! You! How do you know my name? Have we met? We see each other every day during the court. Come on! Defense team. I beg your pardon, you see. I rarely remember defense attorneys. They're like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed. I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Wait, it's the imbecile who wants the perfect record, who doesn't want to have any spotless thing. A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second-rate. Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me, a grudge against a mere defense attorney. Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record? So you did. But what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival? That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Tomorrow's trial will be the last of the day of this one. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. We were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. Some of the things from completely... Don't touch that, it's evidence, my goodness. Collected case reports. And Way back, there are shelves stuffed in case files in the back of the room. Alright, alright. Oh my gosh. I know Von Karma took it. Looks like there are files inside the glass case. The case is so dusty I can't see what's inside. Letter from safe. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder? I think he knows. Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. So this prosecutor is the killer! He doesn't deserve the title for being a so-called prosecutor. He's a monster. I think we need to put you under arrest, Von Karma, because you do not deserve to go to trial. However, scratch that. You deserve to go to trial, but you also deserve to go to prison bars. Yes, my defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You saved me from a lot of needless hassle. What? He's got a stun gun! For self-defense, usually? Don't you dare use that stupid stun gun, you stupid idiot! Indeed, 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. Oh, don't worry, people don't die from it usually. Especially your so-called alliance can survive a shock like this. Now give me that letter. No! Mommy, is that you? Grandma, I wanna go home. Grandma, Mommy, I want candy. I got it. The letter's gone, of course. And it took that's all this funny, man. And the dog. Wait, I am so obsessed. Why is that stinking dog? It's like, I'm allergic to cinnamon, but I'm not allergic to cinnamon unless I'm allergic to cussing. That is the so sad. I'm the same. The tongue is still fuck. Maya, Lana, Lana, open the eyes. That song is getting a bit better. The sentence. Oh, Lana. I think my tongue's starting to get better. That is the tongue. Oh, yeah. Are you okay? I'm sorry, Maya. I'm sorry. No, not useless, Maya. My tongue's getting better because of what happened to the shock of the stun gun at 600,000 volts. Maya, I don't know what to say this, but, should I say this out loud? Maybe I'll keep it to myself. Maya! Has there be some way I can help her? I better do something about the self-confidence first. Huh? Maya, she's holding something. Hey, Simons! How's it going, buddy old pal? Woohoo! Oh, welcome, Simons, to the live stream of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy Arkham Twin Days. That's right. Oh yeah, I mean, how you doing, Simon? Oh boy, I miss you. I always love your sense of humor. Simons, you always have a great sense of humor. It brings a smile to my face. You always bring me a smile to my face. Oh my! You always, no matter how bad it is, your sense of humor always cheers me up, even at the most trodden down of times. Oh yeah. Oh come on, Kyle. Simons is like, he is like the guy who always brings things up with a sense of humor, no matter what it is. He will always be one of those shining light beacons. Let's see. DL6 incident, evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. Hey! My tongue's all better! I don't have 600,000 volts of electricity coursing through me! Hooray! Woo-hoo! I can speak again! Simons. Oh boy. Oh. Like I said, you always bring a smile to my face, Simons. Always. Welcome to the Ultimate Arkham universe, Simons. Welcome. So, Ultimate would be Ultimate Comics of Spider-Man, of cartoon, and Japanese anime. Arkham would be the Arkhamverse of Batman. What do you get? Combine all this, the Ultimate Arkham universe. Marvel, DC, Japanese anime, and other crossover dimensions. Plus, Law & Order SVU. Alright, DL6 bullet stash in pocket. This'll be coming handy for the court tomorrow. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You are most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. To be continued. Wow. Unbelievable, and we did it. We're gonna save right here. There we go. Final day of I'm stuck in mod mode. Oh wow. So yeah, before I end this episode, A shocking news discovery. Manfred von Karma was the one who committed this type of crime and murder, giving the order to Yanni Yogi and all that. And guess what? He doesn't deserve being a so-called prosecuting attorney. He doesn't deserve it. He deserves to go in jail for a very wicked long time. And he thinks he's going to get away with this? I don't think so. And guess what? He's going to have another record to be not spotless. Another blot. It's going to be more than just a blot in his own record. He's going to prison whether he likes it or not. He will never become a prosecuting attorney ever again. Oh boy. Ay, ay, ay. But, okay. I'm going to do just a bit of this, but not doing the trial. Just like this. This is it. Judgment Day. Today, things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. Oh! What's the big deal? I got a little shock. Hey, Kyle. You remember Simon's? I mean, it was a joke. I mean, I do love Simon's company. I mean, I really miss his sense of humor. And besides, it keeps me on my toes. I mean, it's all right, Kyle. I mean, even if, well, I mean, Kyle has sometimes headaches and sometimes he doesn't. I mean, it's just, unless, of course, I mean, it's up to him, though. I mean, there you go, Kyle. Sometimes laughter's the best medicine. I mean, laughter increases your health points. And I kind of find that out on a doctor's note. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from your run-in with the stun gun yesterday. Yeah, that's right. Let's just all be friends. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, I think I know who I mean, Kyle Bride may be a mod, but I'm going to make another moderator in my live stream, and I'm pretty sure I know who it is. Even though that person that I've been through with for such a long time, I'm pretty sure, I'm absolutely certain I can trust this person who is not a mod just yet, and I'm pretty sure this person is going to be a mod somehow. And I'm pretty sure I know who it is. If you want to know, I'm going to say his name, but you don't want me to say his name, I'm pretty sure I know who it is. I understand, Simons. I mean, without your sense of humor, what would become of the community like this? I mean, the K-Wings community would need you with your sense of humor. Without it, it would be nothing. The community for the Alliance would be kind of nothing without your sense of humor. You are like the great to-go guy as the one. Oh yeah. Thanks, Maya. Edgeworth is looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. What in blazes is like I'm the shock of my life? What are you doing? Oh my gosh! Yeah, you still got the charge of electricity on your... Well, since you've got this building up static shock of electrons or of these negative of the electrical charges built in your body, of course, if you're wearing something like such as a garment of something like wool, perhaps you kind of have the static charge that hasn't worn off back then. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge. I can't believe. Yeah, Venus kind of made a pun. Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out, especially when you try to shake my hand as your friendly neighborhood spider cop. Yeah, try Tobey Maguire's voice method acting from Spider-Man 3. Oh, it's just funny. Alright, I think I know who's going to be the next moderator. I'm pretty sure I might know who it is. And it's a pretty good guess that I really like this person so much. Of course, I really like Kyle as the mod, to be honest. Okay, so Kyle is a really good mod, but the next moderator, who's going to be on my premieres and live streams, is going to be the next mod. Been with him for years, he knows me pretty well, and I'm pretty sure with great power comes great responsibility is for him. And I'm pretty sure, like, how come he gets to be a mod? Because even though he's been a friend of mine, I'm pretty sure I can trust him as well. Very much indeed. Earning and building trust makes the friendship grow. What is a moderator? Think of it like a moderator. Whoa! Yeah, there goes. That would be Dick Gumshoe right there. What is a moderator, as you're telling me? Okay, a moderator is kind of like being the... Think of it as like the game of Clash of Clans on the Google and Apple store. You build a clan, and then you are the main leader. Like, the main leader is you create your own clan as your own channel. Then you create elders, and then co-op leaders. And the co-op leader would be the moderator. The co-op leader moderator has the power to do something like those who are in the chat or in control of the live stream or in the premieres, if you want to know. So it's something like that is what you're in charge of. You can also time out the person. Yeah, that's what a moderator is. I'm pretty sure Kyle knows what I'm talking about, including Simons, but I'm pretty sure Simons is well known. Oh, and yeah, I'm pretty sure I know who is going to be the next moderator. Kid Flash was my first moderator. Charles the Green Dragon was my second. I mean, Kid Flash is so busy, but he hardly has the time, but still, he's a good friend of mine. Charles, he sometimes come in. Kyle, he's always your main man to go guy, but I'll need another moderator if anything happens to Kyle, because usually sometimes Kyle gets headaches, but I'm pretty sure he is really strong-willed. No matter whether he has headaches or not, he is the perfect go-to guy. Now I need is an ally who's a partner, and I'm pretty sure I know who's that going to be. And guess who that next moderator on my list is going to be? And, yep. And I'm pretty sure I know. It's the guy who has the great sense of humor. Yes, and it's you. Good morning, Detective Gumshoe. How did it go, Detective? Have no fear, as promised, I captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in, pal. Took him all night. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. But that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm going to prove it. December 28th, 10 a.m., District Court, number 3. Oh, by the way, okay, why don't we save right here? That's better. Okay. And to the title screen. All right. I think we are going to stop here for the time being, and tell me, what do you guys think of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy live streams of Arkham Twin Days? I mean, you guys can ask me a question, like, or something like that before I end it. Do you like it or hate it? You can mash that like button or share this video and tell me what is your favorite trial out of the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy series or something like that. Oh, you're welcome, LitFlash. It's been an honor, and I really, you really like my streams, Simons? Thanks. And when I said who's going to be the next moderator, I'm pretty sure I know who is the guy who has the great sense of humor, and guess who that is? It's you. Of course. I mean, one moderator's cool. Just in case if something goes wrong, I may need another moderator from the live streams or those in premieres. Oh yeah, and before I end this episode, an episode of Halo 2 starts tonight at 6 p.m. That's right, Halo 2 starts tonight at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 in the Central p.m., 8 Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Of course, because since I'm in the Mountain Time Zone, I'm not in the East, because if you guys want to know, because I'm in the Mountain Time Zone, not the East, because there's a 2-hour difference between me and with the K-Wings Let's Plays, because they're in the Eastern Time Zone, so you need to understand me from what is going on. So that's how it goes. So once again, Halo 2, Episode 9, which would be the, I play as the Arbiter, and against the Battle of the Flood, the both mixed of the Covenant and Marine Flood. So yeah, the Alliance will be there, and plus it's also the Ultimate Arkham Universe storyline, my alternate main story timeline reality, and my main storyline timeline reality are now one and the same. That's right, because of my Geno doll form out of Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars is in that alternate storyline, and I'm seeing it through because ever since I saw a glimpse of what I saw back during the factory before we fought Smithy, everything changed. It was during that rift space open up back in Halo Reach. So yep, Halo 2 begins tonight, once again, 5 p.m. Pacific, 6 in the Mountain, 7 Central, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Oh yeah, Simons is going to be the next moderator. I think without Simon's humor, we would be cavemen. We would all be cavemen, like saying, Weasel! Weasel! That guy who says Weasel all the time from Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide. So, yeah, Simons, I believe you are going to be the next moderator. I mean, Kyle is always going to be the main. Oh, I think that's going to be all right with Kyle. I mean, Kyle Bryant is always great at what he does best as a mod. I think you'll be doing great as well as a moderator, Simons. I'm pretty sure you will. Oh, you'll support him always, but don't you forget, you're also going to be a mod as well, Simons, because I do believe with great power comes great responsibility, and I do believe you've definitely earned that right. I believe it in my heart. I mean, who knows, maybe someday I'll be a mod of the K-Wings Let's Plays, but I'm still a long ways off. I mean, it'll take me time, no matter how long it is, and I promise you that. I'll wait patiently, because I'm still on the journey to friendship is magic and family. That is my main goal. That is my ultimate goal, and that is everyone, and this is why I want to have a community. The Alliance and the K-Wings Let's Plays working together. Wingding fans and Alliance members working together. I'll do my best, and you should be a mod. And this is why I like your humor, and plus your courage, your attitude, your bravery. When things are down, when I say we may be down, but we're not out. And that is what the ultimate key of what it means to be a friend. And to be honest, you are great. You are truly great. Kyle is doing a fantastic job as a moderator, and he knows he's doing the best, and I know he is doing a great job, and I love it, and I really love the way he does it. However, if Kyle has the most really strange ringing headache, I want another moderator to take over, because he says he can't talk or type in the chat that much during his own headaches. If it comes, he can't do that. If it goes, he should be okay when I'll give him the respect. So I think he should be okay. Like I said, depends if he has a headache or not. That is up to him. But all in all, he's a really great moderator. And he is a great Alliance member, and I'll give him that. And for that, he's a lieutenant. He's definitely a lieutenant. I think he's going to be great as a lieutenant, or should I say a lieutenant commander. You're welcome, Kyle. Well, now that you know about his headache, Simons, I think it's alright, but he should be okay. As long as, if there is a headache that he has coming on a premiere, I think you can take over for Kyle, because he'll be in the premiere or the live stream, but he will not be able to try to talk much or put up emojis that much, but he will keep an eye on it, and it will be up to someone else to be the moderator to help him in his place. I'm not saying replace him, because that is not my intention to replace a mod. No, no, no. No way, that is never my intention. That is not where I wanted. This is where I want to create a community. Family members, K-Wings, or from the Wingdings, and plus Alliance members as well. Oh yeah. So once again, I hope you guys enjoyed the following live stream and all this, and thanks, and you guys did an amazing job. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, video. Don't think I'm going to stop teasing you. Simons, you always bring a smile to my face. Alright then. This This is Leo Wolverine saying and speaking as always as your friendly neighborhood Spider Cop and Master Chief, who takes chances making mistakes and getting messy like peanut butter and chocolate for breakfast for dinner, and celebrate Breast Cancer Awareness Month for the entire month of October, because I'm wearing pink. It makes me manly and facing off against the Covenant. Godspeed, play safe, and shalom. Remember to fight with honor, love, truth, and justice. And remember, the truth is always by your side. Always and will be for all eternity. See you guys next time for more of Arkham Twin Days, and catch the premiere of Halo 2 Episode 9 as the Arbiter once again is going to find the index icon, and it's called Quarantine Zone. So thank you guys for watching. See ya!